What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. I saw this article, I think it was Instagram, actually, to be honest, it wasn't an article, it was Instagram. Let me make sure that I get this straight. Avatar Nutrition put up a article or discussion, maybe even a video, about whether or not you need 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. And I'm not really sure if it was to build muscle or maintain, whatever it was. Anyways, bottom line is, I didn't watch the video, I didn't look at it, and it doesn't really matter because I'm not here to agree or disagree with them because it doesn't really matter. I'm here to just kind of put some information out there, make you think, and then let you figure out on your own what the answer is. I mean, I'll give you all the information I have, and then whatever it is, you take that and you do what you want with it. But the Avatar Nutrition was what actually sparked or inspired this video to be made. Now, that being said, 1 gram per pound of body weight of protein. Do you need that? I don't know. And neither does Avatar Nutrition or any other motherfucker on the face of this goddamn planet, scientist or otherwise. No one fucking knows what you need to build muscle or to maintain muscle or for fucking up. They don't know, okay? Now, Jerry, why the fuck are you saying that? Here's the deal. There are a lot of people out there that go 1.25 grams per pound of body weight, 1 gram per pound of body weight. I've seen 2.5 grams per pound of body weight. I've seen all these different equations. Here's the thing. They're all right, and they're all wrong. What the fuck? Everybody, Jerry, what the fuck? Talking in codes again, Jerry. What the fuck is your problem? Here's the deal. There are some people out there that are going to need more protein than others. So to put a blanket statement like, do you need this? Like, we don't fucking know. We shouldn't be putting out that statement either, whether or not fucking, if there's someone out there saying, no, you don't need it, it's like, you know what? That's a fucking lie. If there's someone out there reporting that you don't need a gram per pound of body weight to build muscle, it's a fucking lie. If there's someone out there saying that you do or you don't, you do, like it's a fucking lie because they don't fucking know. Perfect example now, people are going to go, well, Jerry, that person's on steroids. Listen to me. Shut the fuck up, because off of steroids, on steroids, their body is still their individual body. And although things will change slightly, it's still the fucking way their body works, okay? You don't take fucking steroids and all of a sudden it completely changes your body to where you don't fucking shit anymore, you don't need any water, and your fucking hair goes from fucking black to blonde, okay? It doesn't change that much in you. Helps your body recover, increases protein synthesis, and helps you build muscle faster. However, your body still works the same way. Now, Jay Cutler, as big as he was, I think it was 310, 305, I think 310, maybe 318, I think is the biggest he ever got, was eating around 275 grams of protein at that time. Now, that's less than 1 gram per pound of body weight. And it's actually a little bit more per 1 gram per pound of lean mass. I think Jay would walk on stage at about 255 or somewhere around there. 255, 265. So it'd be close, but it's still, above 1 gram per pound of lean body mass. Now, Jay didn't have any fucking problem building muscle, right? There are other guys that don't even count their fucking protein whatsoever. They just fucking eat, and they're gaining muscle. So we don't even really know what the fuck they're taking in. It could be more, it could be less, whatever. But then you have back in the 90s, it was John Perillo. That's who it was, Perillo Performance. John Perillo was routinely feeding certain guys 600 grams of protein a day. Now, to me, my personal opinion, that's fucking excessive. And I tried to do that shit, okay, because A, I was fucking stupid, B, I was young, and C, I wanted no stone unturned to try to be the best bodybuilder that I could be back in the day and be the biggest motherfucker that I could possibly be. So when I heard that guys like Dennis and Superhuman Newman, who was working with Perillo, was eating 600 grams of protein, and I looked at him and said, that physique is what I want to look like, I'm going to eat that. Then I started doing mostly shakes to fill in the extra protein. I never actually got to it, but obviously I would add, whatever I was, maybe a fucking 200 pounds, 180 pounds, whatever. I didn't need 600 grams of protein. So I get gas, I get the shits. Like, obviously, your body doesn't need that much. So I definitely think there's a point where it's fucking overkill. Like, I don't think any individual out there needs 600 grams of protein for any fucking reason whatsoever. However, there are guys out there that, let's say they're 200 pounds. They can eat 200 grams of protein and they'll gain muscle. Other guys at the same exact weight need 250, 300. 300 is not uncommon for guys anywhere from 180 pounds to 220 pounds. I mean, that's super common for guys 300, 312, 315, 350 grams of protein, for that. And then you got guys like, honestly, I don't track my macros, but to maintain 205, 210 between there, I maybe eat 150 grams of protein a day. Roughly. I mean, honestly, like if I really had to sit down, because I don't track my macros, I eat the same thing every day. So once I started eating a certain way and my body looked a certain way, I just have to continue doing what I'm doing and make slight adjustments, whether I want to be a little leaner, a little bigger, whatever's going on. But if I had to think about it, maybe 40 grams 5 times a day, so that'd be like 200 grams. So some days I'll eat 4 meals, so that bring it down to anywhere from 150 to 200 grams to maintain that. So there are some days where I eat more, some days where I eat less. And I think, a lot of people, what they do now is they try to hit their macro numbers that are given to them by their coaches or whatever they set. So they're hitting the same things every day. And some people are eating more, some people are eating less. It depends on the person. It varies so much from person to person that when someone asks you, like, well, what should I do? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I would have to sit down and look at training, look at diet, figure out what the fuck you're eating now. If you're eating, let's say you weigh 200 pounds now, you've gained 10 pounds of muscle in the last year, and you eat 100 grams of protein, guess what? You don't need 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. What you're doing is fine. Slightly increase that, and you'll continue gaining muscle. So really it depends on the individual, what they're doing now, what their genetics will allow, what their training is like, how they're recovering. Like, all these things fucking come into play to decide how many grams of protein you need. Your daily activity, how fast your body replenishes in between fucking workouts. All these things, including, your daily activity as far as things other. So your daily fitness activities, in addition to work and stuff like that, daily caloric expenditure, that all dictates how many grams of carbohydrates you need. So like, it's so individual, it's so different from person to person that, like, I get it. People just want an answer. They want to go, well, what do I do? And what they don't want to do is have to pay someone to sit down and do it for them, because it is more complicated than they fucking think. And I get people all the time like, you just do this for me. Listen, if it was so fucking easy and all these formulas worked, everybody out there would be whipping themselves up into shape like that. I mean, they're working fucking hard. People that come to train with me, they fucking work hard. They're busting their fucking ass and they're going backwards. They're fucking spinning their wheels. Not hardly anything is fucking happening. It's not due to lack of work ethic. It's due to the fact that they can't figure out what to fucking do, because these one size fits all, this is what you should do, doesn't work for them. Now what do? They're left to either experiment on themselves or go to someone that knows how to figure this shit out to do it for them. But to put out a blanket statement like, do you need this many carbs? Like, I get that friend Ani again. We'll talk about her. People said that she needed X amount of calories to live. She ain't fucking dead yet, and she looks pretty fucking healthy to me. So, I don't know, guys. It really is a pain in the ass, because there's a lot of bad information out there, and there's a lot of people that think they know. They really do. They think, I have the answers because I have this formula and I started this company, or whatever the case may be. I have this program and I have this fucking way, and I'm sitting there going, well, here's the thing. 2 out of 10 people it may work exactly for. Another 2 people it may work so-so for. The rest of them ain't doing shit. You can literally see it across the board how it only affects certain people, but the people that have these formulas are not willing to give them up or change or learn anything different. They just fucking keep rolling with it. In that case, it kind of fucks with you guys, because you're like, well, that must be the way, and you're trying, it's not working, and it just becomes a fucking mess. So beware, guys. Everybody's so different. What you need, I don't need. What I need, you don't need, etc., etc. So to really know what you need, you have to figure out for yourself and your physique and fucking what you're doing and your genetics and your fucking calorie expenditure, the way your body recovers, all of that shit is for you to learn. And you'll learn. You'll get it. Honestly, if you really want it bad enough, you will figure it out, and you'll do the experiments yourself, and you'll make sure you keep detailed notes to figure out what the fuck is going on. But overall, guys, you need a starting point, and some of these formulas are a good place to start. But again, don't get locked into them. Don't look at them as gospel. It's not written in fucking stone that it's going to work. And if it's not working, here's the thing. If it's working for you, continue doing it. If you are doing something that's working, I don't even give a shit. If you're drinking BCAAs and eating no protein and no carbohydrates, and you're gaining muscle like a motherfucker, continue to do it. However, if you're doing something that's not working, or it's too slow, or it's fucking going backwards, fix it. BioStraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostream.com.